Okay, so in this video I would like to talk about these companies that seem to have sprung up in the last year or two. I'm not going to name any specific companies, but I will say that a lot of them go under the title of raw, and they're selling people extracts and capsules, and so it's like a lot of these privately owned businesses that a lot of times are started by young people, more or less my age, but seriously have jacked up their prices astronomically high, which appears to me that they're trying to make a profit and take advantage of the more ignorant people out there that are not into health and nutrition and don't know the good deals. And then they come across as like, well, buy my product because my product is superior and it's very potent and we do it a special way, and without any actual studies backing up any of their claims, for one thing. And it's not GMP quality assured, which, on many supplements you have to have some type of assurance or certification, that this has been tested rigorously, and, well, I'll just say that Mercola's got a whole video talking about, the standards that you should look for in a high-quality supplement. But to be honest, the reason I'm making this video is because, look, I want to save people money. I don't want people to get scammed. And you know what? I've been around for quite a while now here on YouTube. I've been talking about nutrition and health for quite some time. And I'm not claiming that I know everything, of course not. But I do know that there's companies out there that are trying to, I personally think, take and make more money than what is reasonable. I think it's unreasonable to ask a ridiculously high amount of money for a particular herb or plant, when in all reality, a lot of that stuff should more or less be really free or really cheap. You shouldn't, and I understand people got to make a living somehow, but look, don't take advantage of people. If somebody seriously starts a company and they seriously want to help people, then make it affordable. What's more important, making money or helping people? And I always stand by, it's more important for me to help people, because guess what? That's why I don't sell any products. I don't sell things to people. And I don't even sell books or anything like that. In fact, anything that I read or I learn was more or less free, and I'm just giving back that which I got for free, and I try to save people money and try to keep people away from, rip-offs and scams, because I've been scammed before, and let me tell you, it's not fun. And I know I said I wasn't going to name any companies, but I do want to name this one specific company that I stumbled upon, rawforestfoods.com. And just as an example, and I'm not saying that that these products don't work or that they're not good products, because I've never even tested them. I never took any of these products that they sell. But one of the examples that I wanted to use is a nettle root extract that they're selling here on their website for $24.95, so about $25 plus shipping and handling. That is astronomically high. And whether they want to claim 50-to-1 extract or whatever, in my opinion, you're spending so much more money on something you can get that's so much cheaper but still yields good results. For example, I take now stinging nettle root extract 250 milligrams from Now Foods. And you can buy that right now on iHerb for $8.99. And many people have had success with taking it. One of the ways I can prove that is by, first of all, going there, looking at the product, reading the testimonials. People will write in their testimonials of how a particular product helped them, sometimes even with their report from their doctors after so many months or weeks of taking the product that indeed this actually did help them. Say, if they had prostate problems or if they were losing their hair, they'll write in. These people will write in and share their results of taking the product. So you have real living testimonials of people that are actually taking this. So for $8.99, and if you've never ordered on iHerb before, you can get $5 off this for free using my code REK978, which you can find down below in the description box. So you more or less could get this product for $4 plus shipping and handling, which is maybe like $3 or $4. So total, you're maybe looking $7, $8 to buy a bottle of this, versus $25. Seriously, $25 for a small bag of nettle root extract, and then that's not even including shipping and handling. So you're probably looking at what, maybe $30 or $30+ more or less just to buy some nettle root extract. And guys, that's astronomically high, and in my opinion, that's really ripping people off. I don't care how much they claim that it's effective. If you don't have studies backing it up, if you don't have real life testimonials of people who took it and observed that it was more effective than, say, something like this, why are you spending your extra money? It's like, show me the difference between that and this. Show me that that works better than this. Because if you can't show that, if you can't prove that, then you're just spending your money, like wildfire. And I don't want people to be scammed and ripped off. I've also heard that this Raw Force Foods customer service is really, really bad. A lot of people had a lot of problems with their customer service. So it shows you that, gee, maybe this company isn't actually in it for really helping you, but more about getting lots of money. And look, the love of money is the root of all evil. It really is. I mean, you can talk about how good enough I could say, here, I have a banana, say, this banana is more nutritious and, it's grown from the perfect soil in Hawaii and, this is more nutritious than any banana you could ever get. And I'm going to put a $5 price tag on this banana. People are gullible enough to believe it. Don't let people steal your money, guys. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been taking nettle root extract for years. I've been taking saw palmetto for years. And I don't claim any outrageous claims. I just speak to what I've experienced by taking them, and I believe that they do work. There's no actual way that you can scientifically test unless you're looking through like a microscope and you're doing all these rigorous tests and everything. But I do know that a natural food, a natural herb, is always going to be good for your body. Unless it's something, a very toxic herb or something, which would have to have knowledge before you actually use it. But I'm saying for the most part, most natural herbs and plants and foods, they're food to the body. It's going to be beneficial in one way, shape, form, or, however it happens, it will happen. It's like, I know that blueberries are good for my eyes and my brain and my memory. So if I eat blueberries, they're definitely doing something. How much they do something, I don't know. I don't worry about that. All I know is that they're good for me, and that's really all I need to know. I mean, you don't have to, be extremely technical and everything. I mean, the simple fact of the matter is that food breaks down in your digestive system, it nourishes you, and so you're going to get some type of benefit, right? So the bottom line here is that you really have to watch out for these companies that go under the names of raw, and they just pop up, and most of the time they're really young people, and they know how to make websites, they know how to write ebooks. I've seen a lot of people just write ebooks, and they're trying to make all this money off of it. They're taking advantage of you guys, honestly. And even some of the big raw food gurus on YouTube that have, thousands and thousands of subscribers, they're taking advantage of you guys. And I'm honest, I'm open with people, like, seriously. Whenever you guys use my code, REK978, to use on iherb, it's a rewards thing. And I've even told other people about it, that you can actually get rewards and money when people use your code. And I'm completely open and honest about that. It helps me, and it helps you guys too. But I'm not trying to scam anyone or anything like that. I'm completely open, honest. I don't try to sell things. In fact, you know what? The only other money that I get is through Google AdSense. That's the only money that I'm actually making by doing this, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that Google will do that. But even if they didn't, I've said many times that I would continue to make videos because I do it out of my heart. I do it out because the reason that I want to help people. That I'm not in it for the money. The money's good, but guess what? I don't live for money. And I'd rather see people's lives improve and their health get changed for the better, and see people come to a saving knowledge of the Lord, and because I'm concerned about people's spiritual welfare, not just their physical body. Those things you can't sell. Those things are free, and it's information, it's knowledge, using logic, reason, understanding, making good decisions. Those are the things that are important that I try to come across to people on my channel, and I think that's what separates me from everybody else really on YouTube. Not that anybody else on YouTube doesn't have anything good, it's just that I really sincerely do this out of my heart. That's why I got into the whole thing in the first place. Because I want to help people. Not everybody has the time or wants to learn about all of these things, So, I guess really, to sum this video up would be, do not get scammed out there. I've been using the company iherb to buy a lot of my supplements, Now Foods, Jarrow formulas. Sure, they're not maybe they're not the top of the line, maybe they're not the top best, right? Some people, maybe money's not an issue for them, maybe they're super rich and they can just buy whatever they want, and get the very best of everything. But don't underestimate the power, okay, of taking a brand like this versus, say, a brand that claims that they're so much better and so much more effective. Really? Can you prove that? Can you show me? Can you give me a person? If somebody makes the claim that nettle root extract, that it's good for inhibiting DHT, which it is, scientific research shows that, but show me a real living person that took your product that was $25 that caused people's hair to regrow better than if they took this. I would like to see real test subjects. I would like to see real living testimonials. And those are the types of questions that you should ask yourself in your mind before you just jump on the bandwagon and pay $25, $30 for a bag of powder. Because that's a little bit ridiculous. And simply the fact is I am a real living testimonial of somebody that's been taking a brand like this, that hasn't been a lot of money, that still's got results, and I don't certainly want people to get scammed and to throw all their money away when they could get something equally effective that works. And that's the whole point, right? Is it going to work? Is it going to help you, right? So, get out of this idea or mindset that, you gotta spend $25, $30 on something that you think, is far superior. Look at the evidence, look at the reasons, before you just jump on the bandwagon, like I said, and just throw your money out the door to someone. So, again, I'm not trying to, say that any of these products are bad. I don't know, but all I'm saying is that you gotta look at the price, and you gotta also look at the fact that, hey, I'm buying something that isn't so expensive, and yet I'm still seem to be getting results, and that's important for me. And I'll just be really straightforward with a lot of you, and that is, I bought the really most expensive so-called nutritional products out there, like Health Force Nutritionals, Vitamin Mineral Green. I've bought the very best, guys. I've paid $60, $70 for a jar of stuff before. And in all honesty, even when I was taking that versus other things, I didn't really honestly see much of a difference. You know what's crazy is, when I was taking Vitamin Mineral Green, I've actually noticed that my health seems to have improved far more dramatically just from drinking some grass-fed local milk for about $5 a gallon versus the most expensive jar of green food powder out there. So that just gives testament to the power of a natural food, that if you think that you have to spend all this outrageous amount of money to be healthy, you're totally missing the whole thing. You really are. Natural foods are powerful, and it doesn't always mean having to spend $60, $70 on something. So, I hope that, you guys will understand that, and you won't be taken advantage of, and you can still purchase these things and still get benefits. So if you like the video, please like, favorite, and subscribe, and with that, I'll see you guys later.